Hey guys, we're going to be doing some flyer flexibility today. We're going to do some stretching and we're going to use Marley to demonstrate. So first we're going to start with some basic stretches. You're going to start arms by your ears, feet apart in a straddle, and you're going to go down to your right leg, touch your toes. All the way down, keep those legs straight. You get a little bit wider straddle, Marley. Good. We're going to hold each one of these for about 25 seconds. We're going to do a quicker version for you because Marley's already really stretched out. And we're going to come up, arms up by your ears and down to the other side. Good. And then arms by your ears. Go down to the middle. Great. Then we're going to start the progressions for a split. So Marley, arms up again. You're going to go down into a right lunge. So 2 hands on the floor. Yep. Legs straight in the back. 2 hands on the floor. You want this to be a 90-degree angle. So we don't want your knee way over your toe, and we don't want it way back here either. We want it right in the middle. So we're going to hold that. From the lunge, we're going to lean back and straighten our front leg and put this knee on the floor and stretch down towards your ankle still. Good. You can actually put these shoelaces flat on the floor like that. Don't fall over. And after you hold that for the right amount of time, you're going to slide right into a right split. Good. We're in a right split. We want these shoelaces on the floor. We want this ankle really, really pointed, and we want our hips in the middle. So if you're able to go down into a full split and you're a flyer, we want you to put your arms all the way up. That way gravity is helping you to become even more flexible. And moms, you want to make sure that their shoulders aren't open this way, but that they're squared right over their hips. Good. And once you hold this, we also want you to hold all the way down for the amount of time. Good. And come up. And we're going to repeat that. Stand up on the left side. So wide straddle, going to a left lunge. Straight leg. Knee over your toe. Good. Really make sure you're pushing your hips down. That's where the stretch comes from. Good. And lean back. Shoelaces on the floor. Yep. Lean back. Straighten this leg. And still point that ankle. Put your hands really close into your ankle so our body is all in one line. So that's what we want to accomplish for a good stretch. And after that, we're going to slide into a left split. When our hips in the middle. Hold that. This ankle is pointed. These shoelaces are on the floor. Oh, Marley's shoelaces are not on the floor, so we're going to fix that. Oh, look at that. Good. And then, right, we're a flyer, so we want to have some air. We want to square to the front. And then we're going to reach down to our ankle, and we're going to hold that. Good. And stand up. Now we're going to do some over splits. So if your split's not all the way down, you don't want to do over splits quite yet, but Marley's are pretty close, so we're going to go ahead and start just on our little air track. That's probably at 3 inches off the ground. Go into your left split. This one. Oh, scoot forward. So an elevated split is how we still want to make sure our knee is on the ground and our shoelaces. For this over split, ankle still pointed. She's pretty flexible, so that's good. And you always want to make sure that you stretch on both sides. It's really important for your cheerleaders' alignment and for their spine that you stretch on both sides equally. It's really, really bad to only stretch on one side. So we're going to switch to the right over split. Good. Shoelaces on the floor. A little crooked. There we go. Right over split. And if your flyer can already do over split on this amount of space, you can go higher and higher. Your couch, if you can make it to your couch, your cheerleader's probably very, very flexible. All right, stand up. We're going to do some back flexibility now. So Marley, back on the air track. We're going to start with some bridges. Ready to go into a back bend, don't fall on your head. Good. We're going to hold that. We want feet together and straight legs. Good. So this is when you want to push all the way back into your shoulders like Marley's doing right now. So our legs should be pretty straight, as straight as they can get. The goal is to have perfectly straight legs in your bridge. Once you hold that for a few minutes, we're going to go down to elbows. Ooh. Good. You might need to spot that part a little bit. This is an even more advanced stretch. Put your feet together. Good. And this is really, really good for our scales and scorpions where we need that back flexibility and also that shoulder flexibility. So a good drill to do is hands, hands, elbows, elbows. We're going to watch Marley do about 5 of those. Ready? Up to your hands. Go. 1, up and down. 1 and up. 2 and down. 2 and up. 3 and down. 3 and up, 4 and down, 4 and up, one more, 5 and down, 5, good, and you can come down. Oh, kick over, that works too. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is some assisted back flexibility after that. So you've probably seen most of your flyers do this with their back spots in the gym. So Marla's just gonna hold onto my waist and she's gonna kick up a straight leg scorpion. So moms and dads, if you're assisting this, just be very careful. We don't wanna cause any injuries. So it should feel like a good stretch, but it shouldn't be painful. Okay, so I'm pulling him out here. I'm gonna try to keep this knee as locked out as possible. You're gonna hold that, and then we're gonna do the other leg. Good. All the way up. Marley's shoes are untied. Good. And down. So after that, at the end of any good flyer stretch, you also just want to do your splits again. So I'm gonna have Marley go into her right split one more time. Arms in the air. And hold that. Ankle pointed. Good. And roll into a middle split. And when we do a middle split, a lot of us like to sit and straddle. So what Marley's doing right now is actually incorrect because she's settled weight in her tush. And what it should actually be is this, so that she's actually stretching. Put your arms out and teeth. Good. So that way we're not cheating on our elbows and we're actually letting gravity pull us down into a good middle split. So again, straight legs, straight, nope, stay in it, girl. Straight legs, and let it hold this for the 25 to 30 seconds. And then we're gonna come up and rotate into our left split. This one, and we're gonna do arms in the air. So, if your flyer's gotten really good at this and they can do all of it and you're working on back flexibility, the next step is going to be reaching towards their back leg. And this is getting ready for kick scorpions and needles. Good. So she can't make it quite to her foot yet, so I'm just supporting her a little bit, but I'm not holding her up because we want gravity to help with the stretch. So she's gonna hold that again. And we're gonna come up, roll over to the other side. Good. And arms up, same thing, reach for your foot. We're a little bit closer on this side. So make sure those hips are square. Reach for your ankle. Marley's loving this. Good. And up. All right, that's it for now. On our next video, we're gonna show you how to use some walls in your house for stretching. We love a good wall split, and also the stunt stand over the door stretch bands that are really, really helpful. So tune in next time. Thanks.